Hi guys, welcome to another FUT Champions video, the last one, the final 10 games. Squad battles. I don't know where I'm finishing. You guys will find out in tomorrow's episode where we did finish. More likely it's going to be Elite 1 because I think as a back out, I should be out of the top 100, which I am. But who knows, I could have some good results and maybe push on in as well, because you can see 68,545 is the leaderboard, but there's still, I think, 3.5 hours until the 3 hours and 24 minutes until the next batch of games do come out. But the main thing today, guys, is FUT Champions. Ignore what it says there, 84th in the world. We got 10 games left. We're going to get them all done. Maximum finish we can get is 32. I'm not expecting that, but as long as I can finish higher than what I was last week, which is 28, that'd be sick, but only time will tell. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. Try and hit over 3,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. Now already in the games I have played, guys, I've already basically set the players which I do want to bring into the team, and obviously I think Bakayoko could be the one seen on his way out, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe bringing Kante. Modric is another one I want to bring in, but we'll have to see how these games go, guys. Progression is what we want in the road to glory, and fingers crossed we get it today. So let's show you the highlights of the 10 games, guys, and then have an overall review at the end of the video. So guys, moving on into game number 1, and I'm going to warn you, probably worth watching the gameplay today if you want to see some really good goals, some weird goals, new animations, and basically absolute screamers. This is the final 10 run. You guys would have seen at the start of the video where we were standing in terms of going for Elite. I think we were 22 and 8, or I can't remember. But we don't start off nicely, guys, in the first game. Literally getting counter-attacked straight away after dominating for the first 30 minutes of the game to get caught on the counter. We still kept playing the same way, guys, patient play, and this is something which I think starts dropping off with the player. There's the animation I'm talking about. If you guys want to rewind the video and watch that goal again, it was a slide shot after getting fouled. I think he got fouled anyway, and a slide shot while he's on the ground. Never seen that before, and that put us back on level terms. Not long afterwards, guys, the link up, the fast play, linked the ball through to Dembele, smashed it in, guys. He makes it 2-1. So into a comfortable position in a game which I probably felt like I was deserving the win. But you know how fast FIFA can change, and how fast opponents can get goals, especially from kickoff. Thankfully, we were able to stop that in this round and move into the second half, where Griezmann puts the third goal in, guys, and the start button was pressed by Platypus. Not bad anyway. First game, win. Now, this weekend league has been, in terms of results, not a progression. In terms of development of play, definitely has been a progression. But one of the problems with that, everybody else is progressing as well. Not only are people progressing in getting used to the game, but people are also progressing in terms of getting used to the game, getting coins from FUT Champs and all that good stuff, which does put us at not a disadvantage because we're still growing and growing and growing, but there's people out there with super teams. I was one of them people last year. No complaints about it. Pay to win team, road to glory team, per man road to glory team, it doesn't really matter, guys. You decide how you want to play the game. You know we got a stacked account, we could go and play FUT Champions on that stacked account. I don't want to. I want the challenge. Now this is going to be a slow progress. We are currently 28 and 28 for the past 2 weekends. This weekend has put us into a decent position to maybe finish Elite, but you guys will see at the end of the video where we did finish overall. But honestly, I've really enjoyed it. Like, I'm going to give you some stats now because I know I forget to give you it at the end of the video. We bought Benzema this weekend for 37,000 coins. I thought that was a steal. 37,000 coins for a player which has actually gone up in price now, and is selling for over that, maybe about 40, 44 or something like that. But the stats, if you look at the card we've got, guys, 50 games, some of them are, I think 8 of them are squad battles, 50 goals, no, sorry, 42 goals, which is still a pretty good return, but that wasn't the reason I got him. You guys know why I bought Benzema, which was for the hold-up player to basically try and take me how I used to play in FIFA 17, which was a shield, hold-up, wait for the runners, and assist-wise, in 50 games, Benzema got 49, which I think is absolutely brilliant, and has definitely been a massive change to the team. Now, I have singled out the changes which I need for the team going into next week, which you guys probably will see midweek at some point. I'm hoping that we can afford to buy them. Obviously, there's people out there, and I'm looking at the computer screen now while I'm obviously the replay's running on the screen as well. On the one to watch screen, I don't think I've added him in yet, but the new ones I want to bring in. Luka Modric, he definitely is a player which I want, and is going for a reasonable price as well. I will actually add him to the one to watch screen so we take a look next time. And the next one, guys, is Luis bloody Suarez. He is a 92 rated striker, and I'm curious to see his price over 400k. Actually, he's just under 500, isn't he? A player which I don't think I'll be affording for a very, very long time. But they're the two main players I want to bring into the team. Maybe even something else. I may want to completely change the whole of the team. But I want to get used to the shell of the team. Get used to the way it plays. I'm getting used to individual players, which is something which I definitely wanted to do. And it's putting me in a good position. So we went on a losing streak, guys. This player, I can't remember his name, Lokos was his team name. A seasoned pro, a seasoned top 100 finisher, and his team, the way he played, it was a given that he was one of their better players that we were going to play this weekend. He took a 2-1 lead, and the pass and play in this goal, guys, is ridiculous. Just keep an eye out on the certain 1-2s and putting it away nicely with Suarez, who obviously is a player I want. He makes it 3-1 in the 85th minute, and we are able to hang with players like this. In the 85th, we do start a decent attack. 2 ball balls there by Casemiro, inside through to I think it was Martial, through to Dembele. Dembele makes it 3-2, but it was too little too late in this game, and that was one of the 3 or maybe 4 losses we took, and I think it was 3 losses we took in the final 10 games, which obviously gives a result of where we finished, but I don't care because there's only 2 games left, guys. We finished elite. We got 1 progression, so we finished 28, 28, and then 29 this weekend. This game, Zaha, Aguero, De Bruyne, Eriksen, Kante, Pogba, solid back line, and you can see Benzema holding up the play nicely and then getting dispossessed. Look at the location of my defence, didn't know who to switch to, ball through to Zaha, caught on the counter, guys. We go 1-0 down. In the 17th minute, Zaha and Aguero, and I had to change up formation to the 4-1-2-1-2. I actually reverted back to sticking with the 4-2-3-1 formation, as I felt like possession-wise it was benefiting me immensely. But in games like this, where they were playing the 1-2s pretty fast, I decided to switch to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Thankfully, that cluster of the up front did obviously put Benzema in the right position to latch on to a loose ball and half volley it into the back of the net. Second half moves on, Semedo causing a lot of trouble inside the area, ball through to a few people. It ends up at the feet of Griezmann, who isn't going to finish, who isn't going to miss from there. I say that, he's not going to miss from there. You guys have probably played loads of games as FIFA where you think he's not going to miss, and guess what, your player misses. But yeah, it was more likely going to be a goal, and it was. Then 2 substitutes are made for my opponent, Sané and Boulder Diaw. Look at the pace of this. Look at the pace of the pass. Look at the simple goal, guys. 2-2 in the 71st minute. Super subs OP. 76th minute though, Benzema with the ball here, able to dispossess David Luiz, gets it through to Martial, who catches it on his right foot and makes it 3-2 in the 77th minute. We were on the stage now, guys, where we had to win every single game of the final 3 to get Elite 3. It may not be a progression, it may be better to finish Gold 1, but I wanted to get that Elite mark done early on. Only 3 weeks in and we've hit Elite. The progression now is to get over 30 wins. That's what's the aim next week. Our final game is against a seasoned player as well, Gfinity player, with decent players in his team. We had, and I am going to be honest with you guys, we had stat cards on this actually no, this isn't it. We had stat cards in our final game. I don't think this shows it, and because it does, this is the game before the last one, guys, so this game was a very good one. Look at the skill goal here from Dembele, he makes it 1-1, but I am missing some clips and I think they're the final ones, so I'm going to cut the video after this game and then I'm going to show you the final game, because that was a really, really tough game, and I had stat cards which I've collected through packs in the past couple of weeks and used them in the final game, because it came to it, guys. We're on 28 wins, 1 game remaining, needed the win, and I wanted to try and guarantee it and give me the best opportunity to do so with stat cards. No point in beating about the bush. I played against numerous amount of people with stat cards, but now I wanted to take a look and see whether they would do the business against a difficult team and difficult opponent. We got 2-1 win there, guys, but there's still 1 more game to come. And this was that game, guys, up against Jono, 1997, Dembele, Griezmann, Suarez, Lacazette, obviously Pogba, Vidal, Alaba, Boateng, Bailly, Aurier. A solid looking team. Keeping in the 4-2-3-1 formation. Obviously, we boosted players now because of the fact we had used stat cards. Now, some of them were like plus 10. I think only one plus 10 was on the card. And the rest were like individual, like plus 15 shooting, plus 15 passing on one or two, all the other cards. And we were able to take a 1-0 lead in a game which we were playing very, very good in. But my opponent had the calibre to maybe grab a goal. But thankfully, as you'll see in this goal, guys, we whip it in, bounces to the front post, goes out, and we stick the ball back out there because I know we can cause damage. Griezmann gets the ball, whips it into the back post, and Casemiro headers it in off one of his defenders, putting us 2-0 up. That seemed to trigger my opponent into playing a very rush style of play. Obviously, it was getting a little bit late in the game. You can see from kick-off, we managed to get it back off him, and nice pass and play here. And there is some very nice goals, guys. Keep an eye on Semedo here. Nice pass inside, chip over the top from Benzema, catches it nicely, catches it on the half volley, driven shot into the bottom corner, makes it 3-0 in the 52nd minute. Like I said, my opponent did feel like he lost his head at this point, and I probably would have done the same if I'd come up. And I did lose. I did do the same, guys. I'd be lying if I hadn't, because last week I did lose my head in a game where I come up against a stat card player as a final game, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. Alonso through to Benzema. He works a shot off with his left foot, bangs it into the bottom corner, 4-0 in the 60th, and this game was miles away from my opponent now. But this, for a goal to finish FUT Champions, guys, on the weekend, is the best goal you'll probably see on the channel. Chest, touch, bang, looping, loop volley into the far corner, beating the keeper, causes my opponent to rage quit. But 29 out of 40, not bad. Hopefully the rewards are pretty good. And there we are, guys, the end of Champions for this weekend. Obviously, I've got it all wrapped up before the Saturday, just so I'm going away on Monday morning, so I need to get it all wrapped up, videos all sorted, and ready to go. So you guys are watching this video on Monday morning as I'm just about to set off on my travels, and we are finished in Elite. Currently 42nd. Don't look at that, guys. There's no chance of staying in the top 100 with 42. With 29 wins, but it's progression, you know, that's the main thing. If we look at the monthly rewards, we're 85, we're at gold 1, still pretty good, so exactly on gold 1, and we need 112, so that's 15, 27 wins out of our last 40 to get Elite 1 rewards, which would be absolutely sweet. I don't know where we are. We're at 85, so there's absolutely no... I don't know. I say absolutely no chance. I'm going to say there's absolutely no chance of being in the top 100 altogether. Oh, we might be close, actually. Nah. Who knows? We might have been in there. Who knows? Let's check regional, even though we know Europe's the placeholder to be. Now we've been nowhere near, but I'm happy. It showed progression. It's only one win. We got obviously a DC through the game crashing, but obviously no complaints. And because you guys have obviously supported me through it, I've got some daily objectives to unlock. So I've not done much over the past couple of days. Didn't see the need for opening the marquee matchups and the other spawns because the packs didn't seem that good anyway. Actually, is that guy worth money? Is that guy worth money? I seem to recall for 3,000. Let's get rid of him for 2.9. If he's worth 2.9, I'll take it. If he doesn't sell, he doesn't sell. We'll send him back to the club. Don't think anyone else will be. Was though? Do we get? We get fitness. We get attributes. We get a new badge if we want it. Don't want it, but we'll store it all in the club anyway. Could come in useful further down the line. We've got 2 bronze contract packs as well to add on, which are always nice to get. And yeah, I was looking at the marquee matchups. I was looking at all that stuff, guys. I literally don't see the worth in opening it. You're paying like 22.5k for a 25k pack, and that's not what I'm about yet. Maybe further down the line. Silver gift pack gives us McCarthy, MLS player. No complaints about getting MLS players. Obviously, they'll be worth a bit in the future. Bromby home kit as well. And 500 coins, which is always nice. And gold reward pack. This one was pretty good. It's all rares, I do believe. And I didn't expect to get it. No flare in it, though. But oh, no, it might not be all gold. It's all rares, non-rares, isn't it? I thought that pack was amazing when I first looked at it, but it isn't. Jota, though, is amazing. Or is he? No, he's not. He's not. I thought he might have been worth some money. We got a home kit, a manager, and some contracts. So that's us done, guys. Like I said, we took a look. We did take a look at the at the SBCs. Not really interested in them, to be honest. As we look, actually these ones I might take a look at. I've not done them ones yet, but if you guys do obviously want to check out the video, I'll be doing them with the which one is it? I can't remember which one it is. I think it'll be the rewards video, which you'll see tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully we'll get the Dracula's 11 Werewolf's Curse, and there's one more in there, Spider's Web. If I've got the players, I'll probably do them. But that's really it, guys. 29 wins, elite hit. We'll have to wait and see if we're any good going into the next weekend for FUT Champions.